Peace. I think we, as being human beings in a civilized society, we have a innate trait to where we want to be right. We want to be right about the most minute topics. I've seen dozens and dozens of times people embellish Michael Jordan's stats. In the process of arguing whether or not was Kobe better, whether LeBron was better. And depending on which athlete you going for, you embellish the stats, you embellish what you heard, because you want to be right. And I'm sure you can validate what I'm saying. I've done it. I'm sure you've done it. And I'm sure you've been on the receiving end of embellishment or somebody putting a 10 on a 2 just because they want to be right and ultimately end up lying about whatever they're talking about. Make up some fictitious stat to rebuttal what you're saying. Just want to be right. Just to say that you are right. Doesn't that sound childish? You get in a heated diatribe, you get into a heated debate going back and forth about politics, religion, sports, and then you get pissed off. People even come to fisticuffs over who's a better team, the Dodgers or the Yankees, right? You get the fighting over it. Or is Canelo the greatest? Is Mayweather the greatest? Who's ducking who? Who didn't fight this person? And just get to making up a whole plethora of stats that has a little bit of truth to it, right? But then the embellishment, you start laying it on thick because you're arguing. Take politicians. Politicians, when I was growing up, I've always known, heard, in my belief, whether there's no whether, it was implanted into me that politicians was just liars, all of them. Now for the past year and a half, 2 years, I've been being more conscious of politicians and actually listening to their interviews and their speeches. Absolutely, they lie. They lie. Also, they will deliberately tell some truths and manipulate the context. And I mean politicians in general. I don't care what side of the fence you're on. They all do it. So if you telling a half-hearted truth by manipulating the context, are you lying? Absolutely they lying, because they know they're manipulating the context. Now, one of my sayings is, you keep it real, whether it's beneficial to you or not. Real is real. But politicians are doing it for a desired outcome. The average person is embellishing lies about who's better, Michael Jordan or Kobe, just to get their rocks off. Now, one could argue a politician is playing in a space that is more at jeopardy and more value to be gained or lost predicated on misconstruing the context and telling some white lies, opposed to two niggas that's off blunts and drinking some yak that's sitting in the park arguing about whose stats are the best. So yeah, depending on the severity of it, I understand that. I would also point out that it's in our nature, and I would venture to say it's this society, it's a cultural nature to embellish, to misconstrue, and to take things out of context purposely, just so to say you won, whether you're a politician or whether you're just somebody on the basketball court. So you can do your own self-analysis and your own experiences to where you know exactly what I'm talking about. People could be embellishing how to fry a turkey, what they saw somebody do. They could just be straight lying because they figure this is the way you fry a turkey, and you telling them proven methods of how you fry a turkey, and they just tell you, well, my uncle back in Arkansas, he fried the turkey. Nigga lying, man. Nigga you don't even know your uncle in Arkansas. So this is a quick build, man. I just like building, getting my thoughts off. It's critical thought to make you analyze, people watch, and understand like how we function as people in general. Because we typically have all the same core foundational characteristics and attributes. Of course, there's nuances, right? There's nuances in everything. But on the base level, it's all the same. It's all the same, I'm telling you. It is the same. Speak a different language, be in another country, could be in the bush, could be in the city, you could be in rural areas. The core is the same. You get cold, you get hot, you get mad, you get sad, you get glad, right? Good days, bad days, you're lying about shit that's insignificant, right? It's all the same. I'm just building to get that critical thought going, and just think about what I said, man. So next time that you having a meaningless back and forth about something that holds no value, just keep it real. If you're wrong, it's cool, you wrong. For somebody to be like, see, I told you, and we hate that, right? We hate for somebody to say, see, I told you. But you show your maturity. It's okay to be wrong. Don't take no sweat off your back. Don't mean nothing. Look at it this way. You've actually learned something because you was wrong. That's the video, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know that you're on the critical thought, and we're going to build in the next one. Peace.